Hey guys, welcome to Grounded 2. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to get to the statue as well as completing the boss fight. So before we go ahead, we are going to be heading on into this PVC pipe, and if you guys have a look on the map, there's actually two entrances of this PVC pipe that we can go through. So we've got the southern side and we've got the northern side. So I'm going to be heading into the northern side for this video. So let's quickly take a look at weapons, armor, health, and all that fun stuff. As for armor, I've got the roach armor on. I've upgraded some of them twice and then one of them 3 times. I've also got myself the Orc Nullifier trinket as well as the Volatile Capacitor trinket, and that is because we're going to be dealing with a lot of orcs. So I just decided I'll bring both of them and I'll swap out when I need to. For food, obviously, I've got myself some water as well as some food, but we are going to be getting snack bars inside of the statue, so that is going to help with food if I need it as well. I've got a bunch of heals as well as some bandages, well, some smoothies and bandages as well as heal buses, because you know what, I'm probably going to need all of these heals knowing me. I die quickly. But let's quickly go ahead. I've got sticky gastro goo because we are going to be dealing with a big old roach that is going to be dealing gas damage. Well, yeah, that whole situation. So that is going to help with that. Although I've got the roach armor on, which helps with that as well. I've also brought some chunky Lady in Red. The way I made that was with chocolate chunks in the smoothie station. So this is just going to give me max health, and it's just healing me up. I've brought along some sticky Mantito because we are going to need sizzle reduction and also some cool off against the boss fight. I've brought some sticky liquid rage because that is going to deal more damage. I've brought some sticky hedgelord as well, so that trickle regens and heals. And then I've got some human food because that's damage resist, and then boost juice max stamina. These last two that I mentioned are just there for in case I need extra heals. So I'm just going to be alternating between these to see which ones I'm going to be using and all that stuff. As for weapons, we've got the icicles and the glacial sting because we are going to need it against the boss fight because she's resistant to frost. I've also brought along the scorching orb because we are going to be fighting a big spider that has a weakness to spicy. And then I've just got a spider stringer as well as a roach club for when I need to alternate between those weapons. Okay, so let's head on into the pipe. So we're going to go through this pipe, and as you guys can see, we are met with some orc larvas. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to skip past them because I really don't want to be wasting all my heals and all my stuff right now. You will be met with a orc, I think it's a stink bug, that just sits here and guards the spot, so just be careful of that. You're going to probably have to fight it or just kind of skip past it. I killed it and it hasn't respawned back yet. So we've got this area that we can go through. We're going to break through these roots and head on over to the next set of roots that we can break through. And now we are inside the garden. So you're going to see this ring over here. We're going to grab our raw science and we are going to turn left and just keep going. So once you see this raw science over here, we are going to turn right here and just keep going. Through this area, you'll see all of these stacked bricks over here, and from this spot we are going to turn right. Heal buses are great if you need to revive, well, not revive, but heal your ant buggy, because yeah, it heals both of us, so that's awesome. So from this area, you're going to see this red ball as well as the green hose pipe, and you want to make your way to the green hose pipe. We're going to be sticking to the green hose pipe for as long as we possibly can. Like I said, I'm just going to skip past all of these because I don't want to be wasting all my heals and stuff like that. So if you want to fight them, you're more than welcome to, obviously. But I'm skipping past that. And then we're going to come across this big scorpion over here, which is called the giant, the Captain Turbo. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lure the scorpion out, and then I'm going to break through the roots that are behind him, because I don't want to be fighting him right now. I don't even have to lure him out. So from this we are going to jump across here, and we are going to keep going over here, make a left, and just keep going along this branch.
I found the network center. I win.
Wow, this is the network center. Psych. The employee entrance stays locked until you can make it up here the hard way. Back at hiking.
Okay, so we've got this pit stop that we can go and explore. Let's quickly hop off a buggy here. And you can grab yourself some water. There's also some bandages and some snacks. Once you're done in that little area over there, you're going to make your way back down on this branch. So just keep going down. And then we are going to pass this ant and go through these roots over here. Grab yourself some raw science and go through these roots over here. You're going to make your way to the left, keep going on this branch, and go through these roots over here. So now we are in the flower bed area, so I'm going to make my way down onto this little rock here. And we've got this red ribbon in front of us that we need to cross. So if you guys have a look, we have a orc mantis as well as a orc bee. So let me just quickly zoom in for you guys. We've got the orc mantis sitting over there. And then we've also got a bee over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to skip past both of these if I possibly can, just to make the video a little bit shorter for you guys. So we're going to go past the mantis, keep going on this ribbon. And now we are just going to go past this bee. We're going to reach this point and take a right. There's another room that you can go and explore and take a stop, get some heals, get some water, you know, all that fun stuff. So once you're done inside of there, just keep going up the branch until you see some raw science. We are going to make our way to the raw science over there. We've got a mosquito chasing us. Grab that raw science and keep going. We now come across this orc weaver. We are going to go past it and just keep running up as fast as we can. You're going to come across this leaf over here. You're going to take a right, jump up here, and then get up here. Keep going, and we have reached our destination. So unfortunately, Buggy can't join us in this adventure, so we are going to leave Buggy right here.
Ugh, a ladder. Why did it have to be a ladder? Urgle better be grateful I'm sacrificing my knee for him.
So this is the very first level, nothing to do here, so we are going to make our way up.
Welcome to the network center, you little larva. I've got your friend the robot head up in Beaumont's penthouse. Come and get him, if you can.
Almost got Burgle. Just need to whoop that girl's ass.
Welcome to Ominent's audio guide to emergency evacuation. It's me, Sloan Beaumont, your boss and your dear friend. If you are listening to this message, you are likely facing a life-threatening emergency. But remain calm. Simply follow Ominent's standard evacuation procedure. Follow your manager to safety through the facility's regular employee entrance. In case of blocked exits, use the emergency egress ladder. You're only a few rungs away from freedom. Then simply stay alive until the rescue team comes along. Good luck.
Okay, so now that we have done that, we are going to go up again.
Pushing makes me sick, dude. Oh, what's this room for, Ominent? Trash aquariums? Wait, that's my trash. Where'd they dig that up? Why is Ominent still going after us? I feel violated. Were we supposed to see that?
Science!
So now that we are done inside of there, we are going to make our way up. I apologize if I go quiet, I am just kind of focusing on not dying. So now we are met with this friend over here, the General Berserker, the Orc Cockroach Queen. So this is going to be a lot of fun. So before we head on in there, I'm going to consume this. And well, let's just hope that we don't die. I would also recommend that you guys save as you guys go, so that you can just basically kind of create yourself a save that you can load in if you do die. Just basically start over again. Alright, let's fight this friend of ours. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly get my ladybug shield, because I think that will actually come in handy as well.
You're not a queen. You're brainwashed. You're history. In the middle of August.
Berserker? Fine. But good luck getting to the next floor. Ominent locks their employees inside when the network is down. And I made sure it is down.
Ugh. There better be more stuff to kill around here.
Okay, so
itchy.
through here we are going to do a few puzzles. So let's quickly head on to the left over here. We are going to need a network pass, so if you make a right from that door, you're going to see this guy over here who has the network card. And then some workers' comp as well. So I guess that's just some extra heals for us for later. Alright, so through here we are going to be met with some enemies. So let's quickly unlock this door. Let's go through. So you guys will notice that we have this glass over here that we can jump down into. We've got these pipes that we now need to fix. So let's quickly crouch, get out our torch. And as you guys can see, we've got these sparks over here. We are going to go ahead and press repair. Go ahead and repair that.
Feels scientific.
And repair that.
Leave it to me.
Okay, we have done that, so let's quickly jump out of here. And then we're going to go ahead and click on that. And that one is now complete. We're going to make our way through to this one. And we are going to be met with a bigger enemy inside of here. But before we do that, I quickly want to get something for more health over here.
Gotcha. 3 points for Team Hoops.
Okay, so we're gonna make our way through into this room. As you guys can see, we've got some bandages and stuff. We have 2 things that we need to complete in this room. So the one thing is through this little area over here. We're gonna drop down. We're going to crouch. Crouch again, and then make your way through this area and pull on this lever over here. So going back out of this area, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it is to this side. And we have a lever over here.
Relay switches. Damn. Ominin should hire you.
Hello, this is Sloan Beaumont speaking, your partner in science. As you know, our Secret Science Division is hard at work inventing new groundbreaking technology. But not all research is meant for prying eyes. Secret operations allow us to preserve both public safety and shareholder value. As part of the relay team, you will receive our Science Division's supply requests. At first, some requests may seem strange, but thankfully, you are not required to understand them. You will find nail clippers inside your desk. Have fun!
Okay, so now we've got to go through this door, but it is still locked. So we're going to go ahead back down here and press on that button. So now that door is unlocked. So let's head up to the next floor.
It takes more than a handful of switches to stop me. Now where's Burgle? I don't think it's the top floor yet. This wouldn't be too bad covered in chili flakes. my kind of place. Dark, dangerous, edgy.
And now we have reached this ladder which we are going to climb up on. So you can explore inside of here, but I don't think there's anything too special. Let's just quickly run through. We've got this loot over here that we can quickly grab. So some extra bandies, which is probably helpful at the end of the day. So let's go back out here, go back to where we came through. So we came up the ladder over there. So we now need to jump down over here.
This place is like Team Boot Camp again, but less muddy. Filling up the tank. Science tingle. I feel like I'm inside my own anxieties, spiders and all. How big is this place? Am I getting close to Burgle?
Okay, so we could open this up and go through here if we want, but that is just going to take us back down. So going through here, let's head on up to the top. And we have made it.
Finally made it up here.
Okay, so for the second part of this video, and that is the boss fight. So if you guys have a look here in my hotbar, I have added all the smoothies that I need as well as the heals. So hopefully this goes well. So what I've got is I've got my ice sickles because we're going to be using that against her, and then the scorching orb because we're going to be using that against the spider. For some reason it seems though that my health has gone down quite a bit from what it should be. It's kind of gone back to, I think, the original amount of health. I don't know. But let me go ahead and have some
Doesn't beat
food.
Grandma's recipe, but
And then
it's
maybe we
close.
can also heal up a bit here before we head on in. Looking at my character stats over here, my max health and my max stamina is 100. I don't know why, because I have got it upgraded. Somewhere along the line throughout this process, I lost all my health and stuff, so that pretty much sucks.
You're so weak, it's embarrassing me.
Okay, so I died, and I loaded back in, and my health is back to where it was, so that is perfect. Yeah, This is a tough boss fight. I am not going to lie.
Expected more effort from you, Allie. Expected more effort from you, Allie. Hello again. In the yard. You were warriors. That's who I want to see. Your true selves.
It's as hot as a park court in the middle of August.
Not bad. Look!
This wouldn't be too bad covered in chili flakes.
Perfect form! Back away! You might have potential. Maybe. You might have potential. Maybe. I love this! Hope you're ready for your final exam.
Fine. One more pet to kill, then I'm finishing you off. This wouldn't be too bad covered in chili flakes.
you're not totally weak, I won't go that easy on you again. You can have Burgle's head. I got what I needed. I gotta go. Dr. Wendell Tully is waiting for me.
Oh man, my blood is boiling. Guys, goodness freaking gracious me. Woo-wee. And that is how you complete the boss fight. It took me a few tries. I'm not going to cut that out. I'm going to cut the whole fight out, but you guys will see the few tries that I did. But eventually we got it. We done. We conquered the what? I don't know. But anyway, guys, I hope that this video helped you. If it did, please give it a big fat thumbs up. Subscribe if you guys have not yet done so, and I will see you guys in the next one. Cheers.